And I'm David Kerr.
Welcome. We're glad you're here. Can you say play ball? You can soon. It finally happened after years of trying. Baseball is coming to Fredericksburg. Earlier this week, the Fredericksburg City Council and the Potomac Nationals, a minor league team, signed an agreement to build a new baseball stadium and celebrate Virginia South.
That is big news. It's been years. They wanted to bring the Hagerstown Suns several years ago, about 4 years ago. And this deal looks like it's going to work just fine.
Right, absolutely. We're excited.
I'm thinking hot dogs.
Absolutely.
Well, baseball isn't the only big news. It looks like Silicon Valley is coming to Virginia. Last week, Amazon, the retail, communications, and entertainment giant, announced that they were splitting their new headquarters between New York City and Northern Virginia's Crystal City. This means that a staggering 25,000 new high-paying jobs will be coming to the region. The economic impact on our area is likely to be substantial. The response to the tech giant's announcement has generally been positive. However, there are concerns, since talks about bringing the tech giant to Virginia weren't public, about just what kind of incentive deal Virginia offered to Amazon, and a number of state senators and legislators want to look into that. There is also a concern about what impact this massive influx of people will have on the region's transportation infrastructure and on the housing market. Some have argued that it's already affected prices in the region all the way down to Fredericksburg. Amazon, which is owned by Jeff Bezos, who also owns the Washington Post, is the second largest employer in the United States.
We have some more local exciting news, David. And something that the Stafford County Sheriff's Department is needing our help. A grand jury.
Pay attention to people. She's
It
going to
is.
tell you about a bad guy.
It's very important. A grand jury has indicted a suspect for involuntary manslaughter in connection with a fatal dirt bike collision that occurred earlier in August. On August 4th at approximately 8:48 p.m., units with the Stafford County Sheriff's Office responded to a call in the area of Inez Way and Andrew Chapel Road, and it was regarding a dirt bike crash. Upon arrival, they learned that the victim stopped his bike on Andrew Chapel Road before attempting to turn onto Inez Way. A second dirt bike, driven by Franklin Delano Hess, age 25, of Fredericksburg, failed to brake and crashed into the victim.
Ooh.
Both suspects were thrown off their bikes, and neither were wearing any protective gear. The 26-year-old victim was transported to Mary Washington Hospital, where he was later pronounced dead. An investigation indicated that the accident was alcohol-related. On November 6, 2018, Hess was indicted on one count of aggravated involuntary manslaughter, one count of involuntary manslaughter, and one count of driving with a revoked license. Hess, however, remains at large. Anyone with information on the suspect's whereabouts is asked to contact the Stafford County Sheriff's Department.
That's it. So he's still at large and he's facing involuntary manslaughter charges.
Right, keep an eye out for him.
Yes, really. We'll have a picture of him hopefully with this broadcast as well. The Stafford County Board of Supervisors is, well, just about downright giddy right now. It was announced that the county joins 47 other counties and 33 cities across the United States in acquiring its third AAA bond rating. That's the highest credit rating available. Moody's Investors Service announced the bond rating upgrade this week, citing Stafford's current financial health, as well as the emphasis on strategically planning for its future. Stafford previously received a AAA bond rating from Fitch Ratings in October of 2016 and Standard & Poor's in July of 2015. Moody's Investors Service reviewed the Stafford's credit strengths and challenges, debts, and obligations. Key indicators include the county's diverse, growing economy, along with its proximity to the expanding and stabilizing presence of Quantico and the more than 25,000 jobs it provides. Obviously, the relocation of Amazon to the Northern Virginia area is probably going to help that number too. Moody's praised Stafford County on being positioned favorably to maintain its strong financial position with sound reserve levels, strong financial management, and ample financial flexibility. I wish I could say the same about myself. So well done, Stafford.
Well, do you have any plans around November 30th?
I think I know some place I need to be.
Yes, we'll probably see each other there. It's one of the year's most awaited holiday events, the Fredericksburg Area Holiday Craft Show. This year's show will be on Saturday, November 30th, 2018, at the Fredericksburg Expo Center. It's located at 2371 Carl D. Silver Parkway. There will be no shortage of crafters, gifts, and Christmas decorations.
It is really a fun event, and to give you another bearing on where it is, it's right next to Wegmans.
Oh, right.
So you should be able to find your way, and when you get there, there's ample space, and just enjoy yourself. You walk away, of course, a little poorer, but with a lot of good stuff.
Right, absolutely.
Well, it looks like all the Fredericksburg region schools are going to be starting before Labor Day. That tradition is going away, the one we grew up with.
The King's Dominion law.
Right. The Fredericksburg School Board voted to ask the State Board of Education for a waiver to that law, allowing the school system to start next year's classes before Labor Day. Stafford County Schools made a similar request earlier this year, and will also be starting their school year before Labor Day in later this year, next year, 2019. Spotsylvania already begins the school year before Labor Day. And we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.